We've got a valve cover gasket leak, and so we're going to take it apart, take it off, and change out the gasket. So first we'll pull the spark plug wires, coil wires, whatever you want to call them. Let's rock them. I had these loose already. Let's rock these out of the way and we'll spin these around. Now on this PVC hose here, this has to come loose from this intake. I'm going to hit that up with a blow dryer, get it nice and soft, and then pull it out. And same thing over here. This intake air coming in. First we pull the clamp back, we'll soften that up and pull that out of the way. Get that nice and soft. Okay, there it is. Okay, so when that's been on there a long time, it took several rounds of heat to soften it up. And there it is. So now we have to take off these 4 nut/washers. And actually 30 millimeters fits on here. You might be able to get by with like a 1 1/4. Yeah, you can almost take them off without any torque at all. Okay, spin them off by hand then. Get that off of there, then we should be able to just grab the oil cap and rock this thing. As much as this has been leaking there. Alright, we're out. So then these little gaskets are in here, spark plug gaskets, whatever they're called. These are rock hard. These are going to be replaced. It's basically like no gasket at all in there. Whereas the front is drier. It's toward the rear because of the incline on this engine. That's a pretty terrible leak. And somebody neglected this. Here too, you can see the oil. There's a droplet right there. And look at it on the surface there. Not only that, but if you look down in there further, you can see pools of oil that have accumulated where the intake tubes come in. Okay, thoroughly clean all surfaces on the valve cover. I'm using lacquer thinner. And here's our replacement part. Got a Velcro, VS 50304. Includes the spark plug inserts. And carefully insert them, pressing them into the cover. Clean these up carefully too, and making sure you're not setting your valve cover down anywhere where you could pick anything up on the gasket. So got it on a piece of clean cardboard. Okay, now I'm cleaning the surface here with lacquer thinner. Get off all the old material, the old sealant that was put on there. Just thoroughly clean this entire edge, the mating surface. Don't leave behind any cloth residue. Just get it all clean and it will seal up good. Okay, there's 4 spots on each side where you need to put a dab of RTV. I'm just using a Q-tip. They're at the joints, the junctions here, where this bearing cap, or there's another one here, and then 2 more. There's a little piece right here where you have to put some. And then on the opposite side as well, of course. Okay, get things out of the way as much as possible, including this wiring harness and this tube, because this is a close-in fit. Okay, so turn these in evenly. Kind of opposite in stages, back and forth. .30 millimeter. There's some real confusion about the torque on these. Haynes says 33 foot-pounds. An earlier spec is 17. What I'm going to do is go with 17 for starters. If it leaks, then I'll bump it up. But again, I'm just doing this really slowly, evenly, just a turn or two at a time. It's kind of a fussy deal. And there's what the gap looks like at 17. And the nuts, the tube nuts, they're pretty much flush. The nuts are flush with the cover. Okay, put your PCV hose back in. I softened it up with a blow dryer, which can make it easier and prevent breakage. Okay, we softened this up. It's amazing how much easier these go on if you soften them up. Then just clamp it. Okay, we put in new spark plug wires, and now we're checking for leaks. Front and back, especially back, and it looks good. Thanks for watching.